I've heard ukuthi there's this other church that I won't mention ngegama. Ukuthi uma senithandaza yabo ebusuku. Oh, firstly mangiqale ngithi Nkosi yabo. Mangabe senithandaza angisho kuthiwa cimezani nonke. And then there's like a big snake ngaphezu kwamakhandeni. Ehamba nikhotha amakhanda. And kuthiwa bonke abantu abasonta lapho they are very successful. Nangampela bawudlula khona imonto ozibonayo unyanyavu lwemonto mfanami.
Fearful. Hell and heaven was created so you can follow certain orders in the Bible. Hell and heaven was created so you can respect your masters, which you are a slave, your slave masters. That's why that thing was created. So take it from me when I say it doesn't exist, because when you go do your research, before 19th century, there was no such thing. Jay, that's why you don't understand what I'm trying to say to you. What I'm trying to say to you, hell and heaven is happening right now. It's not a place that we don't know. It's not a place that we never heard of. It's already here. Those kids who got bombed by America, you think this the heaven is the earth? That situation, them getting bombed by America.
When?
In Iraq, I think it's 4 weeks, 5 weeks ago.
Oh, you mean okay.
Yeah, in Iran. Is that heaven for them or is hell for them?
Pella, for them, it's hell
exactly.
At the moment.
So you don't have to wait for you to die for you to go and experience hell or heaven. You're gonna experience it here. That's what I'm saying. It's not a physical place. It's a state of your life and your being. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to WalkWizely podcast with another episode 4. We're counting, moving up the ladder, we're moving on. Thank you so much for all those who support us by watching, liking, contributing to the comments and engaging with our content on all platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook.
Everywhere we see you guys.
Yes,
we appreciate you so much.
We see you so much. Thank you. We're growing, we're coming up. Yeah, so my co-host.
We're getting there.
Yes, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Hey,
the weather today, it's so cold. Hey, but let us talk about the Kelvin Momo event.
Yes.
Event, and yesterday it was raining.
Yeah.
And then people ran for their lives because it was a disaster.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether it was thunder, noma.
Yazi angazi ngifonelwe ubaby mama uyangibuza ukuthi is it raining there? I'm like, no, it's not raining. So apparently it was raining.
Where
I was at, it wasn't raining.
Oh, okay.
So probably where she was and where the event was, it was raining.
Because I saw a lot of people betting, hey, kunetanda. And I saw videos on TikTok, people posting about the event. We ran for our lives for the Kelvin Momo events, and apparently beganga performing yena. Oh, what a pity, man, for our event organizers, the sponsors.
Yes. Yeah, sponsors, event organizers, shame, sorry. And I wonder what happens to this kind of events that did not happen and they rain, natural disaster happen. What do they get? Compensation? Do they give back the fan, their money?
I don't know, man. But do you think food?
Yeah, maybe they can.
Because at the end of the day, we bought tickets because we want to see Kelvin Momo. And if someone Kelvin Momo, please try by all means to see events.
I think that's what they will do. They will redo the events, so everybody is on the same page and everyone is
And you know what people said to Negma comments? They said, oh, I buy a lunga tina saying konzweni because we're going Easter man. But buy a lunga tina saying konzweni bona buy a groover. Oh, come on, guys. Come on.
And I hope maybe this event thingy, they've got insurance on it, because if insurance is there, then insurance can cover such a thing because it's natural disaster. It's not something a person planned or something.
But do you think these kind of events do have insurance?
I don't know, but they should, because people, promoters and event organizers, they put so much into these things. Hiring equipment, hiring artists, hiring sound, stage, all these things. I think it costs 3K, 300K, 300,000, 400,000, especially if it's professional.
That's a lot.
Now imagine for it to be disrupt by a natural disaster. So I think they should, if they don't have already. But if they do, then yeah, big up to them.
But you know what they say, indodiwa namhlanje kusasiphinde ivuke. So I'm sure, man, bazovuka and
Bazovuka,
they're
yes.
going bigger next time.
Yeah,
Yenzeka
that's
le
how-
event.
and hopefully it's a close date so that people can like you know when there's an event that was supposed to happen, people get hyped up.
Yeah.
And then when it didn't happen, I hope they don't take long to bring
Yeah.
back the event so that people don't lose their hyperness
Yes,
of
yes.
the attractiveness.
Shout out to
Okay.
Kelvin Momo.
By the way, I'm not very familiar with Kevin Momo. So what does he perform? What does he do?
Eish, yeah, ne. Anama ngiko familiar that much.
Kodwa buzo, eh?
No, not me. I just saw the videos, not me.
Oh, okay. So what does he do? I'm a piano.
Yes,
Educate me.
pianos. He does them.
I'm a
Is it a
piano.
he or she?
Kevin Momo is a. I think is a. I'd like to think is a he. Is a guy. Kevin usually it's a
Kelvin.
guy's name.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about Momo, whether it's bisexual. Yeah, but Kevin usually it's a guy's name. Yeah. So yeah.
Hey, but shout out to Kelvin, man. Tlauba strong. Tlauba right. Kutlaurunga.
Yeah, I think I saw the events preparation when they were putting out the stage.
A People's Park, ne?
People's Park, Moses Mabida. Yeah, shout out, man. Shout out. Hopefully everybody will get the money worth whenever the events happens again.
Yeah.
In terms of safety, nobody lost their life, nobody was injured, nothing like that.
As far as being sabonile akekho bengisazi kuthiwa ulemalile because abantu kuthiwa bebephuma nje kancane because bese too much imvula seyigalelekile and also nombane so too much so abantu bahambile akekho engizokuthiwa ulemalile.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there was no bad news about anybody or
Yeah.
Limalil or anything
Yeah.
like that. Okay, that's good. Hopefully everybody's safe. The organizers, the fan, the stage builder. You know those people they put their life on the risk. Those people who build stage and stuff
Yeah.
because they go up on the scaffold. You know, there's a insimbile kwakiwa ngayo. So it's called scaffold. So this thing is very, very high. Sometimes it get very, very high, especially when the buildings big, flats, big building. So those people always fear for their lives because they wear this harness. There's a thing called safety thing called harness. They wear those, and then when they wear those, you still see that maybe any splits,
Hey, Nkosi yami.
miss sleeps or whatever, something bad could happen to this person.
And I just saw this other. It's not related to what we're talking about, but something similar because it just triggered my mind. I saw this other clip, ne. Omunye umuntu, I think gibele the what did you call it? Skyfall.
Scaffold, yeah.
Scaffold, yeah, whatever. Phezulu building and then kwenzeka imistake wayothaqazeka phansi washona emsebenzini.
Sure.
Imagine. And then I saw this other clip whereby umuntu wayefixa i-truck angisho ukubona i-truck iyavuleka la so the time busy la ngaphakathi avele yamhlafaza nje waphela on the spot. Lento yokulimala emsebenzini, guys.
Hey,
People
lento
put their
yokulimala
lives
emsebenzini.
in danger out there. Yabona nje umsebenzi Nkosi yami.
And you think the family get compensated for such a thing? If natural event, disaster happen to you, will the company compensate you, or is it going to be the states that
They
do that?
should. Even the company
The company and
the
the states?
and also the states.
Because
they should.
imagine you building a 24 storage building and then you fell from the 24th floor.
Eish,
Your chances of survival are very slim.
Very slim.
Yeah, so I hope people do get compensated family-wise because the person, like I said, maybe was the only breadwinner. So to compensate the family, that would be the only sensible thing to do.
But I think it's more like angisho ukhumbula ukuthi mangabe mhlambe let's say your family member ishone engozini yemonto sekashonile akasekho yena, right? But also uraf niyawuthola as a family.
Oh, the family claim on behalf of the person.
Yeah, claim on behalf of
Okay.
the deceased one. So yeah, I think it's kind of something similar to that one.
Okay, yeah, because I would hate to see anybody in a human being or every person that I know, and then going to ngozi, and then they're at work, and then something like that happen.
Yeah.
It can be a good feeling.
And I heard ukuthi ngathi kuthiwa kuzoba national shutdown. Wizwile?
When? Yeah, no, I haven't
I don't
heard
know
it,
when, but I saw people posting ukuthi kungenzeka because of the petrol issue that we have now.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay, speaking about the petrol issue, why the whole world is having petrol issue and oil issue if the Straits of Hormuz is only it's only supply us with 20% of the world petrol and oil, or oil that makes the petrol. They only supply 20%. What about the other 80%? Because I've read somewhere where it says Iran's Strait of Hormuz only accounted for 20% of what we use.
Mm-hmm.
So the 80%, which means it's come for all different parts of the world, maybe your Angola, your Mozambique,
Oh, okay.
your Iraq, your US, your Canada, and your obviously Russia also. I think they've got oil. So what about the 80%? We can't survive on the 80%. Why are we
On
suddenly
20% now.
have emergency for Iran and US fighting, and then we have an emergency of oil and petrol? Why are we not using the rest of the 80%? That's my question.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation. But I also think ukuthi phela mos angisho nathi we are being affected by lento eyenzakalayo all over the world, because njengoba belwa nje ezinye izinto zethu azikwazi ukuthi zibe transported through ukuzidlula kwamanye amazwe because they are fighting most.
But that is in the east of the planet, east of the earth, that side. How does it affect mhlambe into izosuka eAngola ize la eMzansi kudle iye mhlambe ko Kenya, Nairobi, or coming to Cape Town? How is that affecting that? What I'm asking is why there's so much hype about them not providing the oil to the world, but their oil is only accounted for 20%. That's my question. Where is the other 80%?
Yeah, I get
And
you.
where does it come from, the 80%? Can we know which other countries produce this 80% of oil and petrol? And we can use that 80% without our lives being affected. That's my point. Can we go on with life without being affected? Okay, the petrol can go up, but
Yeah.
then not so much affected so we can have a national shutdown. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only 20%. If they say, that's what they say, it's 20%. So if it's 20%, why aren't we doing life on the 80% that's remaining?
Guys, please comment.
Or is
Nisitshele
it's a
ukuthi-
matter of politics and stuff? Because if you say it's a matter of politics, then I'll understand. But if it's not there, then why can't we live off of the 80% remaining? Because
But I also think ukuthi it's a matter of politics. It has to do with that, obviously.
it has to do with politics.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. Yeah, bayadlala ngathi laba.
Tricky situation, guys.
Politicians always play with
Kanzima.
people's lives, so hey, it's a problem. It's a problem.
It's really a
'Cause
problem
everywhere
because
we
this
read-
other political party engeke ngiyidalule because okay, no, it's fine. We're not into politics. Let us not go into it.
No. We're just saying, why can't our life be okay, not as bad as they're making it seem right now because of the 20%? Can't we use the other 80% for our livelihood, the oil and the petrol? Can't we do that? That's my question. Because if 80% comes from elsewhere and Strait of Hormuz is not responsible for that, so we can do life without Iran. Okay, not like without Iran, but then without Strait of Hormuz. Can't we do life without Strait of Hormuz?
Ish, yeah, ne?
Yeah. So we can literally do life without Strait of Hormuz because there's another 80% of oil that come from somewhere else, like your Cuba. You understand? So why is not that been...
Hey, it's a
Question.
tricky situation and I don't know how to respond. But it has to do with politics at the end of the day. I know that for sure.
Yeah, hey, politician, we like hands, and then they got power over us, but it's supposed to be vice versa. We're supposed to have power more than these people. We're supposed to have more power than politicians at any given time because we literally pick these people to be
Our representatives.
our representative,
But at the end
not
of the
our
day,
ruler.
Yeah, true.
I think that's what should be the definition of democracy. Democracy should be that the majority of the people rule. So the voice of the people rule. So if we say we want petrol to be 2 rand, petrol should be 2 rand. So our representative guy should be responsible to go and negotiate so our petrol can be 2 rand.
Iletha linyuke ngoba manje.
I think linyuke ngo 2 rand.
Yo.
So it's
guys.
23 rand now.
Yo.
That's petrol.
That's too much.
So yeah, so our representatives,
much.
they're not doing enough for us to actually live life as if it's our voice that's leading us. Because if they keep making decisions for us, which means we have nothing to say.
Yeah, true.
We are excluded. We are not involved in our own life. Imagine your life and then you're not involved in your life.
Cabanga.
Someone
Ama-decisions
is-
engasakwazi ukuzithathela mina on
understand?
my own. Just because kunalo muntu lo ongithathela iy'nqumo. It doesn't make any sense,
It doesn't
actually.
make any sense. So that's why politics is just a dirty game. If you enter politics, you're playing a losing game either way.
And I feel like sizogcina sesilwa sodwa because of this politics thingy. Because njengamanje kune-division between ama-political parties. Abanye bathi akwenzeke lokhu, abanye bathi akwenzeke lokhu. So
Yeah, that's the reason why I even quit supporting soccer, because it's created a division. Yambona umuntu ogqoke iskipa se-Pirates uthi hayi la nonsense. Yambona umuntu ogqoke iskipa se-Chiefs uthi hayi la nonsense.
so you no longer support soccer?
No, I don't support soccer. Soccer, it makes you choose. We are
What
here
was
on
your
earth,
favorite
we're
team?
human. Yeah, okay, before I sidetrack my thoughts, we here on earth, we're human beings. So supporting a specific team, supporting a specific political party won't help with anything.
Yeah.
As long as you're a human being and you're doing good. And I can even go deeper as saying, if you pay allegiance to a particular flag, you are brainwashed. Because at some point, this entire earth, this entire Africa was one land. With different family, of course, in it, but was one land. And then until the Western people came, and then they gave us flag that we can, so flags are like your soccer teams. You understand?
Yeah.
Flags are like your Kaizer Chiefs, your Sundowns, your Pirates. So now you're playing legion to this soccer team, you're playing legion to this flag. You understand? So that's where they conquered us most, because now we are divided bigger by these names of the countries and this flag. Oh, mina I'm so. Mina I'm so. Because we brainwashed. Because literally, if you go to Messina, there's someone who's living on the other side of Messina, 10 meters away from Messina, is a Zimbabwean, but they've got cars on this side, 10 meters away from Messina. On this side, they are South African. That's the situation. Now you're dividing those two people to say it's two family, different family or different people. Literally, they said we are different people, but it wasn't like that.
Yes,
because it used to be region where a particular king ruled. When a particular king ruled, which means there's someone who's representing these people. That's all it's meant. It wasn't meant like, okay, lomhlabo wami, minangu, banbani. No, it was a particular king was put in power, also ordained by spiritual beings to rule the people. And then when they rule the people, it's just to make sure that everything is in order. You see, in spirituality, there's something called order. There's nothing law. There's no law in spirituality. So that's why we've lost it, because we've lost our spirituality as African people. The moment we disconnected from our spirituality, it became shy for us. Done. The moment we disconnected from our spirituality, done. Because now we don't know what is what. So we are like puppets. They tell us go left, to go left.
We go left.
Pay legion for this flag because you were from that flag. Now you're playing legion to that flag. Oh, I'm South African. Oh, I'm Zambian. Oh, I'm Asian. I'm Russian. No, there was no such thing. There were families, and this family were growing big, and then they would have a leader who's a king, and that king will lead his people. That's all. Why would there be a king? Because in spirituality, there's order. There have to be order everywhere in order for things to be okay and normal. So therefore, all this thing of political party democracy is just a front to get us lost even more.
Hey, because we are lost at the moment.
We are very lost.
Very lost.
We are very lost. It's not even funny. We lost. We don't. Some people, they don't even know why they will go on the streets and toy for. Oh, we want this back. We want that back. We want those people.
I actually saw a video where they asked, "Okay, njengoba nimasha njengamanje, nimashelani?" And then the person responded, "Hey, we are marching. I don't know what's going on, but we are marching."
Abantu don't even know why they're doing. So we've been so brainwashed. We're running through this rabbit hole for literally nothing of our own. Our consciousness and subconscious have no idea what we're doing. We are ignorant to the core, to the bone. We're now ignorant. We don't know something, but we just do for the feel of it because everybody's doing it. Because I literally I saw this thing with flag. Bruh, if you remove flags, sabantu ababodwa. We are same person, just different section of the world. You know, we place in different section of the world. If you remove name of the countries and name of the flag, what do you have
but
remaining?
nanko
It's remaining.
I would say ukuthi as much as abantu sonke ne, we come from different families ne, and those families anemthetho yabo. You can't take ukuthi I do not want to, you know, label people as ukuthi bayini, but you can't take mina as ukwazi ngithi ngizohlala nobani mhlambe no muntu from where, from the other country ne. As much as siphila sabantu ababodwa ne, but we can't indlela engikhule ngayo mina ayifani neyakho. Mhlawumbe wena ukhule ngokuthi uyamosha. Obviously if you come here uzomosha ezweni lami, understand into engishoyo.
Yeah.
As much as sabantu ababodwa, it's just that isikhulele endaweni engafani. People do things differently. So
Yeah, that's why I say we lost it here by spirituality. In spirituality, there's order. When I say there was order, I didn't mean like anybody can live anywhere and do what they want. No,
Okay.
of course there's order. You understand? For example, this thing that's happening with this guy who's proclaiming himself king. No, you shouldn't do that. There should be order.
which guy?
There's this Nigerian guy who's proclaimed himself king. In
Eastern Cape.
yeah.
Oh, I think I saw.
So that guy is 100% degree, whatever cent you're gonna say is wrong at all costs. Because first of all, for you to be picked as a king, there must be a people that you must lead. For you to be picked as a king, you must be ordained by the ancestors, spiritual being. There's something that's for that land that you need to have in you for you to be a king of certain places.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. In spirituality, there's laws. There's no in spirituality there's order. There's no law. You understand? So if you respect those order, the way things supposed to go, he shouldn't be doing even what he did in the first place.
Yeah, because Nkosi yakwazi ukuthi ufike usuke kini uze ekhaya and then so uzothi usumnumzane wasekhaya, understand?
Yabona-ke.
You can't do that
Sengifika
emzini
kini
wakomunye
ngithi-
umuntu.
Sengifika kini
Njani
ngithi ngubaba
sana?
wenu ke manje.
Ayibo kanjani? That's pure disrespect.
Yes,
And basically you're
ngubaba
telling us
wenu.
ukuthi we have to react. And then master react and responding to what you're doing to us, and now we are the ones who are in the wrong.
Yes.
You understand? No.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've been brainwashed and we are so ignorant to the core, in the sense that we don't know who we are. The moment we know we are, for him to do that, if he knew who he was, if he really knew,
He's really lost.
not is really lost. Not this thing of me, I have money, I have name. You see this thing of trying to acquire success. That's what pushed him to, a human being. We have this thing of trying to better ourselves, trying to be not better ourselves, trying to be what is the show off, man. It's the word is running away from me, the English word, but trying to show off. You see, because you cannot be a king. You cannot be a king. You cannot be a king in a land where you were not ordained to be a king. You cannot rule people, or actually, you cannot be the leader of a king where you. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but whatever that is doing,
Where you
doesn't
don't even
make sense.
belong.
Even spirituality
Aye.
wise, spiritual wise, it doesn't make sense what he did. So
And now I'm saying
ignorance,
amalokhunjana saying
ignorance.
ukuthi they were just joking, whatever. Udlala kanjani emzini womunye umuntu ufika usuthenga umnumzane wala ekhaya, and then at the end of the day uzothi
Yeah.
uyadlala just because this reactile.
So
Morning. Oh, morning.
So yeah, as far as him, bruh, even me, I'm canceling. I'm canceling him because he, whatever that he was doing, if it's a joke, whatever,
Even if it was a joke, but you
Yeah.
can't just
you don't do
make that kind of joke.
Yeah.
No, that's like playing with
Now
people's lives.
there was cars on flame, there was building on flame. You were joking. So what kind of joke is that? Ignorance. Ignorance. Acting born. Uthatha ama chance. Acting born. Uzakalani.
And I am
Acting
fully
born.
behind the people who reacted, because if I was in a situation, I would do the same. Because you can't just come here and tell me ukuthi hey sengubaba wakho manje ubaba wami kanjani ngibe ngazi kahle ukuthi hey nginayo ubaba already and now you want to no, that's just pure disrespect. No.
Yeah. So ignorance and us being lost You know, ignorance is very deep, and has been lost is very deep, because I'm sure even la ebuya khona emadlozini akhe, they don't allow such a dysfunction behavior. That's one is dysfunction. It doesn't follow any order. For me, I believe more in order than in laws.
Hey, siwuzulu thina.
You understand?
Asipedelwa.
So,
Jay, please.
Oga, whatever.
Go and be a king
Yeah,
in your own
yeah. So
whatever.
that part. So it's only to show that how ignorant human beings are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no respect, no regard for other people, other feelings, other how other people would feel about certain things, how sensitive people are. So yeah, because speaking about spirituality, people, let's come back to order. Let's come back. I saw this little boy on TikTok. He went viral for saying that he speak to the mirror, and when he speak to the mirror, things happen for him. And a lot of people are going crazy about this kid and what he's doing with the mirror in his bathroom. So I don't know if you've seen the video.
I haven't seen the video. So like basically if you talk to the mirror and then you tell it it happens. That's what you're
According
saying.
to him, he says it's gonna happen eventually, because now the universe is gonna take that, and if you're positive enough and if you did it the proper way, it's eventually gonna happen. That's
What
he's saying.
proper way in Kosi?
So he say you must whisper, don't speak loud. When you speak loud, your mind will contradict what your belief is. So when your mind contradicts what your belief is, whatever that's supposed to happen is not going to happen, because your mind has got doubts. You remember, your mind is from this earth. This earth, we have fear, doubts, and such beliefs and feelings. So therefore, when you do such a practice with your ordinary mind, it's not going to work. So you have to be someone who's a little bit with your faith, you are in tune with your faith, with your belief and whatever. Then you can do that, and then eventually it's going to happen, because it's going to go into your universe and then mingle up with that. There's a term that I'm looking for. English always, I lose the network of English.
It's not our mother tongue at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so yeah.
You there's a way you do it for you to get the answer as per him. What you think?
I think I should go and watch the video, because hey, so if I can just speak to a mirror and tell it and then basically my wish comes true, why not do it?
Why not do it? But then what people are forgetting, this kid is labeled as indigo. So indigo are not you ordinary beings
Okay.
like you and I. Indigo are those special kids. Those are where spirit. They were odd souls or odd entity who lived. And when they come here, they come to show light, they come to show the way, they come to share knowledge, they come to share experiences. You see? So it's not going to, if he did it and it worked for him, it's not going to be the same for you and I. Yeah.
And I'm looking for something. But like, Tiwa, if you are one of those people,
Yeah.
you actually have a mole.
You have a mole?
Yeah.
On your left, on your right?
Yeah, on your left.
I have one.
You have one? Hey, Shuguti, one of those
So I'm
special
indigo.
people. Yeah. And so they are born between the year
I'm
of
80,
1980 to 1999.
I'm 80, baby.
I get Shuguti. You are.
No, okay. Let me say something about this indigo thing where people are getting it wrong. Okay. As I said before, in spirituality, there's no law, there's orders. So there's only orders. So if you want something to work for you in spirituality or in spirit, you have to be in line with your spiritual crew. So when we come here on earth, we have spiritual crew, right? This spiritual crew, they are the one we have a guide in it. There's a guide in it. There's a protector in it. There's a guide, the protector, and the person who reveal things to you, who speak to you. So these things, these entities, spiritual entities, call your spiritual crew. So whenever you are lost, you are not connected with them anymore. You can look in that mirror and speak to that mirror for 25 years. Nothing will ever gonna happen. You can be indigo kid, you can be an indigo kid. If you don't align yourself with them, your spiritual crew, Nothing will happen to whatever that you wish for. You understand? But if you are aligned with your spiritual crew, you are aligned every day, your everyday life, your everyday practice is in line with your spiritual crew. Anything, you'll be everything in your life, and everything you wish for is going to happen for you. Minding that, putting in mind that whatever that's happened is going to be to the benefit of humanity, not for you only. That's where people, they don't understand. Now I'm seeing people practicing this thing with a mirror. No, it won't work for everybody.
Okay.
It's not going to work for everybody because you, for example, if you are not aligned with your spiritual crew, and the reason why you want this money, it does not align with your purpose on earth, it's not going to happen for you. This thing become in vain. Yes, maybe it's happening for you. It's happening for him because he's an indigo child, which means he's here to teach us, to enlighten us, and to show us the way. You understand? But if you're not in that category, and if you are not aligned with your spiritual crew, and if your intention for the money you want is not for the good cause, for your purpose and destination, it's not going to happen. People are getting this so wrong, saying, now I need also to practice.
So when you're an indigo child, it's just that you are born with that, not because it's something that you...
You are born with that knowledge of you being here before on earth.
Oh, okay.
So you are here to enlighten us, show us the way, and give us knowledge. That's what it means to be an indigo kid, which means to us, human being with the flesh, you are extra special being.
You've been here before.
You've been here before. Wapila.
So
you have
pila times 2 or times how
Yes.
many times?
Because remember, in the spiritual realm, there's no physical object. There's no physical object. So if he comes up and he say you can use a mirror, how did you know about the physical object? Because he's been here before. These are called old souls. He's been here before. He's lived in this physical form before.
I also think I've been here before, yes.
All of us have been here before. You know why?
Really?
Yes.
Why? Why did you say that?
Me, both of us sitting here, we've been to school, and in science, in grade 8 or grade 7, the teachers, they say you cannot destroy energy. So spirit is energy, you cannot destroy it. So once
I die.
No, your body disappear from earth, but your spirit stays forever.
So basically, bakomunye umuntu ozozalwa
kuzoba nomunye umuntu uzozala ozoba nespirit
with my
sakho,
spirit.
but umzimba ngeke
Different.
uzofana. Mhlambe sozobuya seweni intombazana, mhlambe sozobuya umfana, but in a different body, but with the same spirit.
I really hope ngake
So-
ngaphila as a male, ngadlala ngamantombazane, you know.
Bona, so your intention are wrong already. Wena nje uzofaila nje ungakafiki nokufika la kumele uye khona. Yabo, because your intention already is wrong. You just wanna play namantombazane.
Because that's
No,
what
let's-
you guys are doing nowadays.
You guys, yeah, I hate that part. Listen. Being spiritual awakened, being spiritual aware of you'll understand that there's always things like deja vu, like, hey, I've been here before. Because you've lived a life here on earth, but in a different body. So
Okay.
those trigger moments
Memories.
comes like, hey, I've seen this person before. Oh, I've seen this place before.
And
Oh, I feel like
kuyenzeka
I've been-
ufile ngazuthi lento uyayazi or
Yes,
sekwayibona before, but
because
you
you've
just don't
been
know ukuthi
in the physical
kuphi.
plane before. You've been on the physical plane before. You just can't remember where. Why?
Okay.
Why I say this? Because soon as your body decay and then disappear from the earth, your spirit goes back to the source. It becomes one with the source. That's why God is not in your church. God is not in your synagogue. God is not in the mosque. God is within you. Because your spirit that works in you is the same spirit. It's a fractal of the same spirit that is God, the creator. You understand? God, the creator, is one spirit, and we are a fractal of that. We are pieces of that. So once we decide to pick up a physical body to come on earth, we have different experiences.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you just said God is not in church, God is within where?
God is within you. Seek first, when they say seek first the kingdom is you.
Okay.
You understand? The kingdom is you because everything is within you. How is the kingdom in you? Because you have thoughts. Your thoughts are like the matrix. You have one thought, We have one matrix that is for here on earth. You have to find food, you have to get married, give birth to kids, drink, sleep, whatever. That's the matrix that you hear. That's a different pattern of thoughts. And there's thoughts of saying, okay, me, I'm not from this planet, so therefore I must do things pertaining to where I come from as a spiritual being. That's you seeking first the kingdom. You yourself, you are that kingdom. Understand?
So the people who worship izithixo, abantu, izithombe, it's just, what's the story?
No, the story is that we don't understand. They don't worship izinto. Like,
what do they do?
Okay, they venerate. I think is the right word. Venerate is not worshiping. Venerate is saying, okay, because I know you've been here in this physical plane, therefore you can relay my, for example, if you have a grievance, you can relay my grievance to the higher power easier than me. That's what's in those fanane, abapansi, abadala, things like that. We don't worship them, we venerate them. The difference is when someone see you, they think you're worshiping. No, sometimes we just don't know how to name particular things. Again, sometimes there's people who are worshiping this thing out of ignorance and out of not knowing. But you venerate. You understand? So, as you are a spiritual being, as you are a physical being, but as we tend to live only more to the physical side and we forget the spiritual side. Finding your spiritual side, that is you seeking first the kingdom. And then once you seek the kingdom, then you find the God within you, because the God is with you. Then you find the God in you. God is in you. Why is God in you? Because everything starts with you and ends with you. Because Munga Seko, you wouldn't know whether God is alive or dead. You wouldn't know whether the bird is there, sings. You wouldn't know that the cow, you wouldn't know the chicken how the chicken sounds. You wouldn't know the taste. Munga Eko pelile. The physical plane, physical plane, you don't have any experience. And the only thing that remains will be the spirit side.
And you can go to church, but still, inhliziyo yakho nje ingcole, ibole.
Yes.
Just because wena kushuthi ngaphakathi lakho awukamukeli ukuthi ukhona uJesu uyinkosi nomsindisi, understand it njalo. So basically ungaya wena enkonzweni sikubone ngazuthi uyaya enkonzweni, but if wena ngaphakathi ungakayitshela ukuthi ufuna ukushintsha, we won't see any difference. So I think uqinisile mawuthi it starts with you as a person, yabo. So yeah, I do get you.
Yeah. And okay, also I want to touch on this Ujesu thing. People make the mistake of mixing religion and spirituality. Those are two different things.
What's different?
In religion, you have practices, cults. You understand what I'm saying? You must go to church at 9. You must pray, your hands up. You must pray. In spirituality, we don't do such thing as pray. You understand? So in church, you have practices that are like occults. Like you do a cult for every Sunday, it's 9 o'clock, or every Sunday already, it's something that you're practicing. You see? But in spirituality, you have to be in order with yourself, with how you live, with your spiritual crew, everything. So, for example, in church, they tell you to shout out loud when you pray. But a prayer can be, even me talking about this, could be a prayer that someone else understand and listen and hear this and feel it. Feel the spirit that I'm speaking out and take it in and go and do research and awaken themselves for their own benefit. Understand? Versus in church they'll tell you shout, let's go to church and have a prayer, Sunday prayer, Monday prayer. You understand? Clap your hand. No, the God is not deaf. he is, and he's not there far. You don't have to verbally say something for
even
him
if
to
ukhuleka
understand.
silently.
Yes.
Uyakuzwa.
Yes.
Ebo
There's so
sakhuluma
many things.
ngamasonto yazi. I've heard ukuthi there's this other church that I won't mention ngegama. Ukuthi uma senithandaza yabo ebusuku, firstly mangiqale ngithi Nkosi yabo mangabe senithandaza angisho kuthiwa cimezani nonke and then there's like a big snake ngaphezulu kwamakhandeni ehamba nikhotha amakhanda and kuthiwa bonke abantu abasonta lapho they are very successful nangampela bawudlula khona iy'monto ozibonayo unyanyavu lwemonto mfanami I've heard ukuthi
you
nje,
heard. So that's brand new to me, but what I'm saying is what I'm gonna say to that is there shouldn't be any church that is spiritual that will say for you to get certain things lets you do certain things. There's no exchange of physical thing with the spiritual thing. Remember I told you spirits is energy. So you can't equate value of imagine unqanyiwe wena ufuna amanzi mina ngiza ngesitulo sizosiza ngani isitulo sokuhlala.
I'm just gonna get erased kancane but ukoma ngekuphela
Human being always have answers.
ukoma ngekuphele
No, I wanted to just maybe also I didn't ask you nicely. I wanted to show you that spirituality, there's no this thing of request like ozani some kota makanda ozani niphathe lokhu. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. Angazi uthi I don't know, maybe they need to educate me, but that's a blend of you do certain thing, you do that and that, then this will happen to you. No. There's no in spiritual realm, in spirituality, once you are in line with your spirituality, you are awakened and you are aware of who you are and your environment you're in and those around you and spiritual being around you. There's literally nothing that will stop you getting from whatever you're getting. And remember, your intention must be good. If your intention isn't good, like for you, for example, you say money is your intention.
Guys, imali nkosi yami. Ungangivuse kuseni ungibuza ukuthi ngifunani imali.
Then you must start. The number one thing you should do is for you to get aligned with your spiritual crew. Then everything will happen the way it's supposed to happen. Because now it's called magic. It's not spirituality.
Magic nkosi yami but nana ngikhathele
most people they want to see magic. Most people want to see magic. If you see a church with so many people and people are saying so many miracles about a certain church, remember that church is performing magic, not spirituality. That church is not spiritual.
So if kukuthi lelo sonto lelo li perform the magic that you're saying, kwenzakalani if livala lelo sonto? Magic lesina uthola ukuthi senginemonto out of yabonga vele ngathola imali nje ngathola imoto. Iyanyamalala, does it disappear?
No, it doesn't disappear, poof, but something will happen. It's going to be an accident, something like that. Yeah. Oh. But this church you're mentioning where the snake, there's in your
big snake. And kumele ucimeze ungayiboni because once wathi
yabona koshula mafu kanjani because
uyadida phela kumelanga nibone senigcoba ke basically ngogcobo lika Yesu.
Yeah, abantu are very ignorant. And they would go to churches like this. And these churches perform magic. That is not spirituality, that is magic.
Oh, I got an amen costume man ngiyayifuna leyo magic nje ukubone ngizivise soft life.
Don't wish for something that you don't have capacity to take it or to, take it in or have it.
But when imali wena ungangayi.
Yeah, then that's what I'm saying. Align yourself with the spiritual crew. And they'll provide anything in accordance to what your purpose and responsibility on earth. Remember, with much given, much responsibility is required. You understand? You must get to understand that with much given to you, much responsibility is required of you. So ngeke uhambe uyofuna ama-dollar, ama-meters, ama-million, it's exactly the equation has to be balanced. You have to be accounted for that. If you're given that, you must do the right thing with that money. You must do what is in line with your purpose, what is in line with your mission here on earth. That's why some people will never get rich no matter what they do. They will get rich, but they won't enjoy that. That's why there are people who are rich and they're miserable because some of the things that they acquired are not in line with them being here on earth. to do here on earth. It's not in line to what they came to do here on earth. Yes.
And sakhuluma ngalokho yazi, I just remembered ukuthi khona omunye umuntu ekuthiwa uthwalisana nge-rice. So
Nge-rice.
nge-rice. Angisho liboy rice. So so mayethwalisana nge-rice angisho yabo mhlawumbe mhlawumbe uzokutshela ukuthi thenga u-80 kg we-rice ne, and then ube nawo lo 80 kg. Mawuphela lo 80 kg we-rice mhlawumbe sike sithi ngosuku uyakutshela ukuthi ngosuku ukhipha uhlamvu olulodwa, and then mhlawumbe unika that isilwane sakhe or just whatever le asuke kunikeze yona. So njalo ngosuku wena mhlawumbe ukhipha inhlamvu ezu2 ze-rice uyasinika isilwane, but maliphela leli rice leli ukuphela ukuhamba kwakhe emhlabeni, imagine you die makuphela i-rice.
You see, people have been brainwashed, and people have been, like I mentioned before, go back, people are ignorant and they are brainwashed. Anything that will tell you that the rule or there's a rule for you to getting this money, or there's a TNCs for you to getting money, that thing should scare you away.
Yeah.
If you are meant to be rich in the right way, you'll be rich in the right way. If you are meant to be prosperous, you'll be prosperous. Successful, you will find success according to what you are here to do here on earth. Your purpose, your mission, your whatever you need to affect in life, that's what you get rich for. You won't get rich for. So that's what people now, because they want it so much, so badly, now they're going to such thing.
Bethwala. Ngiyayibona leyo kuthwala nge-rice, at least yona as much as ngingasho ukuthi iya-understandeka, but it's actually kind of better rather than leyo ukuthi kuthiwa uthwala ngegazi lakho noma ngabantu bakini, they die.
Ayikho into e-right
I-right inkosi, you know why? Because le rice you just feed isilwane, and then wena uqashela amafu at the end of the day ayi ukuthi ihlobo zakho noma your kids, your family ibona bashonayo, you the one who dies at the end of the day, yabo. Wena osuke uyifunelile ukunaleyo ukuthi uthwale wena uthwale ngengane yakho ngegazi lakho, iyona engayi-understand itutu-ke sana, but le rice at least uzikhethele wena oshoyo ukuthi hayi no makuphela leli rice vele ngiyazi ukuthi insuku zami zobe seyiphelele emhlabeni, mhlawumbe 2 years 3 years, I don't know, because iy'nhlamvu ze-rice.
Since I'm dishing out this knowledge, why ungahlukani nje nayo yonke into eyozokucela anything in return? Why ungahlukani nayo nje phansi?
Imali nkosi yami, imali
ngenze le rice.
Yo nkosi masikasiphi imali betnana yo.
Ngiyakhuza futhi. Why ungazazi uqale ngawe ngoba it start with you, angithi?
Yeah.
Start with you, uzazi ubani, what are you here to do?
But you do know ukuthi uyazazi ukuthi ubani, and the moment uthi ufuna ukuthatha le ndlela mos uyasho ukuthi okay yazi ke njengamanje as mina ukwazi sengifuna ukuba nemali ngikhathele ile poverty ebengikuyo, because nkosi I don't blame people abathwalayo, as much as we can talk, but khona abantu abathwele kanzima out there, so I cannot blame them if ethi umuntu ufuna amagundwane, you know, azofika nje ebusuku, of which I don't believe ukuthi khona amagundwane njalo wena mawulele ebusuku ayagijima wona ebhenki athatha imali uyothi uvuka nje sekunesitaki esingaka. I mean, come on.
You see that they're selling people fake dreams. And because people
but
are ignorant,
it does
they
happen.
taking these
I don't
dreams.
know. Maybe it does happen. Because it does. As listen, there's there's this other. I think you should go watch clip yakho uthuleleni TV. Do you know it? Thuleleni TV. Basically, yena uyasikhombisa nje ukuthi mhlambe usonibani uyagula endaweni ukuthi kunenkinga endaweni ukuthi like you know into kanjalo. You should go check it out. There's this other time epostile komunye umuzi. Izinto ezikanje ziyenzeka babehlushwa abafana abancane. You know when I say like abafana abancane ukuthi what am I referring to? Ngikhuluma ngani? Yes. Okay, no, yeah. No, I'm not talking about, I'm talking about a different.
Okay,
no, I'm not there. So sengikhuluma ngale abafana abancane ukuthi manje okay kunezingane zakhona, the family nje, the whole family ebusuku bayabezwa ayikho into ehamba kahle kulowo mndeni, izingane zesikole njalo esikoleni ziyahlukumezeka, uniform thenga uniform namhlanje nizovuka seyidatshuliwe, you know, because abafana abancane bafuna ukuthi nje lo mndeni lo uphumelele. So I'm saying ukuthi izinto ezikanjalo ziya exist emhlabeni kaJehova. So mhlawumbe namagundwana aya exist, people out there bayephathi muthi.
You see, my point was to bring up this talk. My point was so that people can come away from that feeling. See, I need to do certain things to get certain things in return. Ukutwala must not exist. That's my point. That's what I brought this talk about this indigo kids and stuff. It's not for everyone that will be super special here in this physical form. Understand? So I know this is a vele. Uklupeka is something that is natural. Even in the Bible, the God of the Bible say, I made you so you can come and work the earth.
It mustn't be natural.
From the starts. If you read the Bible correctly.
I wish I can change this Bible,
like
the story, the history. Ukuthi at least ukubone kumnandi ukuzalelwa efamilini e-rich, you know. Sike sonke sike sizivisa soft life. Ukubone mhlawumbe nawe uthi mawubuye emhlabeni.
Yazi ngifuna ngiyazama yonke indlela usingikhiphe lapho awufuni.
No, I'm just saying ukuthi what if
I'm trying to bring you here where you find yourself.
No, but sivumelekile ukuthi singaboni ngasolinye. Like I do agree with what you are saying, Kosine. But then in general, I'm just dreaming. Sometimes it's okay to dream, you know. Just dream. Imagine so uzalwa kabusha and then uzalelwe emndenini rich and you don't have to work hard. You know, you just have to work nje, but everything, foundation say corner already. I mean, come on, just dream with me.
So, let me tell you something else. You see, soon as you reincarnate again, and in a previous life, you were in line with your spiritual crew, you were in line with your purpose and your mission here on earth. Ngeke uzalwe uhlupheka. Never. People who are suffering, most of us, and a lot of us, 80+% of us, it's because we're ignorant, and we're ignorant in our past life. We're still fixing the issues of the past life. Now we brought it to this life.
So if you're saying, okay, I've heard this reincarnation story, whatever. Okay, it's real, I get you. So isikhathi sokuthi esihambe sonke siyosha lapha kaSathane sitholakala nini because umzimba
umuntu uzosha kaSathane akekho umuntu uya kaSathane until 1970. Before 1970 there was no hell in the Bible. Hell in the Bible is a construct of a human being. They put it there to make you scared.
Mankosi ne
kaSathane
I've heard a story. Wait, I've heard a story where they said ukuthi people were digging kwangbiwa pants. I think they wanted like gold like in the mine where they dig and dig and then but mase befike phansi kakhulu bezwa abantu bekhala and it was kwase kushisa sekune heat ngubone kukaSathane. No guys, it's something ekumele sikhulume ngazo because ngempela mhlawumbe izinto ezenzakalayo. No, I hear what you're saying, but I'm just sharing nami.
If I'm telling you this and you're sharing me with that, which means you believe that.
No, I
let me tell you where kaSathane is.
Because I believe ukuthi akekho seke waya wabuya wasitshela. As much as now you telling me.
Ayikho. Just like ezulwini izulu alikho.
Liphezulu mos.
Alikho kuphi phezulu.
Yabo masasezulwini we guys sibe sihlele sidla ama fruits. Nina enenza izinto ezirong.
Ikephi phezulu. Lo seChina uzothi ikephi phezulu. Umuntu oseChina because the world is round, isn't it? Umhlaba uwi ngathi ibhola ngithi.
Phela le phezulu emamuvu lamafu.
Ngicela ubuza masila thina ngithi eSouth Africa ne? And umhlaba uyibhola. Thina sila lo seJapan ula, lo seJapan phezulu kwake kungakuphi?
Iphezulu lilodwa Nkosi.
Yabo la, ubuke izandla zami. Nali ibhola ngithi.
Nali phezulu la. Here, this is your phezulu wena ula.
Moula wena phezulu kwako kungakuphi? Kungala.
Hayibo phezulu.
Phezulu kwake kula.
Hayibo Nkosi.
Let's do this science, please.
You're complicating it.
No, I'm not complicating. Listen to me carefully.
I am listening to you.
Yes.
I am listening to you.
Bring back your academia. Angithi bathi umhlaba is a ball.
I know it's a round.
It's a round thing. And then around this round thing, there's people living in different places, isn't it? Yes. Meseke umzekelo thina we are on top of the ball. Izulu lethu phezulu angithi. Manje lo ula east side. Where is izulu like?
Phela ngithi there is. Okay, let me do this. Ne? Okay, just that abantu ngeke babone into engiyenzayo. Ngeke babone but yeah.
Into ngebhola. Lo ungala izulu lake singakuphi. Lingala. Lo ungala izulu lake lingala. Lo ngezansi izulu lake sishona lisona phansi. So it's a construct. There's no izulu, there's no hell. There's no hell, there's no izulu.
What do you guys think? Please do comment. Let's talk about this. Likhona izulu noma
Aliko
likho.
izulu, akukho kaSathane. There's no such thing.
And kuhlezi kuthiwa lungisa indlela zakho yabo ukuze insuku zakho.
Ngifuna ukufundisa ke lapho. Lungisa indlela zakho. Mosulungisile indlela zakho ngeke usabona ukuhlupheka. Do you understand? And then mungasabona ukuhlupheka, that's become your heaven. And then mase ungalungisile into zakho ungalungisaka indlela zakho uyahlupheka, that is your hell.
But because
There's
we
no
do have people.
No, there's no physical place called hell. There's no physical place called heaven.
Okay, I do get you, ne? But we have people who died and then came back.
Yes. Now when
Into ababuya basitshele yona.
no, akekho uke wafa wabuya uthi
Wait. Khona umuntu ake kuthiwa
akafanga kwangempela
Ima,
lo.
wait, Ima Nkosi. Let's talk about this.
Yes.
Asike sithi wena njengamanje you die,
Yeah.
ne? Ifika imoto yasemoshari ikuthathe, you go to the mortuary.
Mhm.
And then sorry about that. Let's say mhlawumbe usemakhazeni for 3 days and then after also. And then sithi siyakhipha emakhazeni and then siyakuthatha umzimba wakho usubuyisele ekhaya because kumele singcwabe manje. You wake up. Bese uyasixoxela ukuthi kwenzakaleni lapha. Akutshela umuntu ethi ngijikisiwe. Kuthiwa
No.
ngibuye ngizolungisa indlela zami.
Ngizokutshela ke phela ukuthi yini leyo. That is your there's here on earth kunezinto, there's spirits, bad spirits, evil spirits, right? Evil spirit that is there just to torment people.
Where?
Here on earth,
Okay.
we live parallel to these entities. We live parallel to these universes. They are there just to torment people. People who are deemed to be bad. People, yes, they are those spirits. They can torment you. They can torment you if you are doing certain things that are aziko endleleni right. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, ayikho indawo ezulu, ayikho indawo ithwa kaSathane. No. Those people who have those experience, they went, they did their life in a particular way, and that particular way wasn't the right way. Now they meant their spirits. That's why when you sleep in the night, it's your spirit that goes out and gallivant and do life on your behalf. The same thing when umuntu semakhazeni, it's the spirit that goes out. It's not them. It's not the physical body. It's them, but the spirits. And these spirits go and get tormented by these tokoloshis and evil spirits for whatever reason. That is that experience you're talking about. Is people getting tormented by tokoloshis and evil spirits while they're still here, they haven't transitioned. Especially if that person lived a life of bad life, which means a life of killing people, destroying people's kids, making them prostitutes, giving people drugs. Those people will experience such thing, and that is the hell. But there's no place, Satan or hell. There's no such thing. Including heaven, there's no heaven. Heaven is when you start living righteously, and then everything start going accordingly. You're not gonna suffer. You're not gonna see any harm to you. You're not gonna, even your nail won't get itchy. That is heaven.
Hey,
on
but
earth.
I'm always thinking ukuthi nje once umuntu wahamba emhlabeni waya kwa heaven siyodla ama fruits sinibuke nini ebeniziphatha kabi.
No, it's a wrong concept that
Nidla
they're teaching people, and it's
izilwane.
wrong.
I mean ilonda.
No, it's a wrong concept that they're teaching people, and people are ignorant by allowing it to be in your brain. Once if it lives rent-free in your head, you think it's the truth. It's not the truth. There's no physical place where you're going to go eat fruits.
But in this case ne mina I always say ukuthi well as much as kukhulunywa different things we'll never know unless kuyisikhathi sakho.
You never know. See, there's hell and heaven.
Unless you go there yourself, unless
Can
you
I
die
tell you that
and go there.
before the
Period.
before
Clock
the
it.
19th century, all this hell and heaven thing wasn't there. Hell and heaven, it was created to make you fearful. Hell and heaven was created so you can follow certain orders in the Bible. Hell and heaven was created so you can respect your masters, which you are a slave, your slave masters. That's why that thing was created. So take it from me when I say it doesn't exist, because when you go do your research, before 19th century, there was no such thing as heaven and earth.
Hey,
Akekho uNkulunkulu ohleli
guys.
phezulu somewhere nje ohleli nje.
ngicela nilamule. As much I do understand you, ne? But guys, ngicela nani
Yeah, because you have that construct
please
in
do
your head. For
comments.
someone to come and erase it, it's not going to happen in one day.
No.
It's going to go with research,
As much,
understanding.
no,
and
I've heard your parts. I've heard the other parts that I've heard before.
and
ne?
which one have you taken into consideration?
None. None.
What lives in your head rent free right now?
Mina I do know ukuthi once you die, kunendlela eziwu-2. Eyaka Sathane, eyaka Jesu. So nangumuntu la ozobe kufundela yonke into ayenza emhlabeni, and then after uyakhethela ukuthi uya ngapha noma uya ngapha.
No. Usikethela wena lento le yenzeka usasela emhlabeni.
Now you're agreeing with what I'm saying.
No,
Nkosi.
we're talking about the same thing, but when no, people and religion have told people that it's a place where we have to go to and you have to wait to die. No. Most ahlupheka la emhlabeni, you are in hell already. That's my point. You understand? Ayikho indawo.
So basically you're saying
We
ukuthi
are
wena
already
lezi
in
ndawo
hell.
eziwu-2 you just
Yes,
indlela
it's-
ophila ngayo uyazikhethela ukuthi mawuphinda ubuya la emhlabeni uzophila kanjani.
Kahle izenzo zakho determine manje, determine when you reincarnate again how you're going to live again, and how close are you to achieving your purpose and your mission here on earth, to the human being, to human beings, to human creation.
So lento yokuthi le mhlambe siyobhubha ngomlilo or ngamanzi,
Siphuphile nje njengamanje nje.
siphuphe nini? We're still alive. I'm still alive. Are you dead?
We
Are you
dead
dead?
in terms of spirits nje. That's why you don't understand what I'm trying to say to you. What I'm trying to say to you, hell and heaven is happening right now. It's not a place that we don't know. It's not a place that we never heard of. It's already here. Those kids who got bombed by America, you think this the heaven is the earth? That situation, them getting bombed by America.
When?
In Iraq, I think it's 4 weeks, 5 weeks ago.
Oh, you mean the okay.
Yeah, in Iran. Is that heaven for them or is hell for them?
Pella, for them it's hell
Exactly.
at the moment.
So you don't have to wait for you to die for you to go and experience hell or heaven. You're gonna experience it here. That's what I'm saying. It's not a physical place. It's a state of your life and your being. And if you stay ignorant to it and you don't fix indlela zako, you uzopila leyo mpilo. Doesn't matter how many life you incarnate, you're gonna pillar that life over and over and over and over again.
Kusho ukuthi nje unayimali?
As in yokudla manje or
No,
as
no.
in being rich?
Like I'm asking, as in, are
Wealthy.
you rich? Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Okay, since you're not rich, kusho ukuthi wena what kind of life were you living before?
In the previous life,
Mm.
I don't know, but I would like to think it was modest. Because I'm a modest person. Isn't all ordinary material thing doesn't wow me like that. You understand?
What if
iPhone
before
17
you
therefore
were
meaning
into-
it's saying, I don't know, Pale. I'm saying I would like to believe that I was modest.
Kandayi ukuthi mhlambe if you were rich before, uNkulunkulu uyakubuyisa and
That's what they used to
be-
lie to us when we were kids. Say if you were rich and in your next life you're going to be rich again. No, it's a state of mind that you live here on earth.
Yeah.
Umuntu okhuliswe stepfather and then they get raped and then they get abused. Those people are living in earth or in hell, in hell or heaven.
Umuntu okhuliswa stepfather.
Yeah, and then that stepfather raping them and molesting them and abusing them. That person is khulisat by is in hell or is in heaven?
Inhlupheko phela obviously.
Is in hell, isn't it? So which means they're experiencing the hell where? Here. There's nowhere we're gonna go and experience heaven and earth other than where we're at right now. Aiko, sis.
Hey, this is so deep, man.
This is so deep, and I want
This is
people
so
to understand,
deep.
and I could unpack this even more, but then I need more comments about this, and then see where we can take it from here. I want this to be constructive. I want this to be constructive because there's someone out there maybe who will learn from this. So in next time I'm seeing comment there, we'll construct this as a nicely prepared program, so we can talk about certain steps, how you start, where you find yourself, because hell is here on earth. People who suffer from addiction, they are in hell or in heaven. They are in hell, but where are they? Here on earth. People who are enjoying
Heaven and
Zimbabwe,
earth.
people who are enjoying
Oh my
Balito,
goodness.
where are they? They are in heaven. Why? Because they're enjoying life right now. They're probably sinners. They commit sin, but they're enjoying their life. They're in heaven right now. They're at the beach having a good life. They're in heaven right now. Because that's the construct in our head that religion has put in our head. We say, if we're living well, we're in heaven, we're eating fruit and whatever fruit that is tasty. And then when you're doing bad, you are in hell. Yes, we live it here. That experience is here for here on earth. There's nowhere else you're going to experience that. It's here. And it's not a place, it's a construct in our head because we're ignorant. We don't like searching for it. We're doing research and finding out what is that construct stand for. Hell and heaven does not exist. But hell and heaven, we live it here on earth. So therefore, physically, we exist it. Not after you experience it. No, you don't experience it whilst you are a spirit. You don't experience it.
We can talk about it the whole entire day, and I can disagree for as much as I want.
Yes.
So, yeah, but I think it's just something umuntu ekusafuneke athole ulwazi more about, because hey, I feel
So
like
do you agree
there's a
that we
lot
can-
going on.
We can make it a proper discussion, proper study, come with a topic.
Definitely.
Because this is a vast topic. Spirituality is a vast topic. Religion is a vast topic. And all these other things are vast topics. So we can plan for it nicely and then talk about it.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Hey, good.
Hey, bafethu.
Yeah. So with that being said, what else do you have for our people what are you looking forward to this week as the week starts?
I'm looking forward to enjoying life, man. Ukuthi ngiyaphefumula, siphuma ephasikeni, so umoya wephasika uyavunguza, sibonga ukuthi nje uNkulunkulu sasigcinile, inyama isahlangene nomphefumulo. Shout out to you, God. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this some more, enlightening each other. We don't know everything. I don't know everything. I'm still researching. I might be wrong on certain things. You can educate me. I can educate you. This is not a platform for arguing. This is a platform for ukbonisana, because ukbonisana, a person can pick up some lights in you, and then they run with it, and a person can pick up some lies in you, and they disregard that. So
Yeah.
here we're here to learn, understanding each other. That's why we're having a simple conversation about this type of things. It's up to you how you take it. It's up to you whether you take it or not, but we're just here to share. So with that being said, we'll catch you in the next episode.
And
Don't
if you'd
forget-
like to be in this podcast, please do get in contact with us.
Yes.
Don't
Do
forget to like, comment,
share, and
subscribe.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
WalkWizely.
Bye.
Peace out.